What up, Wholesale to Million family? Happy Tuesday. Hope everyone had a great holiday weekend. So anyways, in this video, I'm going to talk about is a questions of the day coming from the Real Ron Daniel. He followed me on Instagram, and this is what he asked. He said, Khang, I have a motivated seller that currently has his house listed with a realtor. How do you work with a seller that their house is listed with a realtor? Should I pay the agent commission to keep them happy? Please help. You guys, I have these questions asked similar all the time, and that is, Khang, like when a seller list their property with an agent, or they bring in agents, like how do you work with them? Like, because you guys are worried about, well, who paid for the realtor commission and how does it work? Do we use the realtor contract? Do we use our contract? Like, how does it work? Well, here is how it worked. All right, so I'm going to answer your questions in this video. If you have any questions that you want me to answer, comment them below. Okay, and if you haven't followed me on Instagram, hit me up on IG. Go to Khang, Khang dot like a period WTM. So basically what I would do is that when I talk to the seller, now what, because sometimes we cold call, or sometimes you send out your marketing piece and the seller contact you, right? So you don't know if the property's listed or not. And then if the seller say, hey, the property's listed, don't just push it away. I'll talk to the seller and I'll see if there is motivation in price. If there is motivation in price, then I'll ask the seller, hey, can I get the agents, your listing agent's contact info? And you want to talk to that agent, right? And see how you can make it work for everybody. Okay? So when you talk to the agents, and if you end up saying, hey, you know what, to make the number work, I'll pay for the realtor commission. Now listen, I mean, it's pretty much when you say you pay for the realtor commission, it really comes out is on the purchase price, right? Because you got to take the realtor commission in consideration when you make the offer. Whether it's 2%, 3%, 5%, or 6%, right? You're going to reduce your price, right? So that way you reduce your offer price to make sure that you can have the spread to pay for the realtor commission. Okay? It just sounds good to the seller, but really technically it just really come off of the price. Okay? So if that's the case, you say, hey, I'm going to pay for all for the realtor commissions. Just, then you need that to be stated on the purchase and sale agreement. Buyer pay for realtor commission. Buyer pay for realtor commission. And then when you find your end buyer, you just need to transfer that info over to your end buyer. So your end buyer needs to know that, because they need to take that in consideration when they make the offer to you. All right? Because they need to know that, okay, $100,000, then I also got to pay for the realtor commission as well. Now, you can also have it comes out of your wholesale fee. Okay, so let's just say you lock it up in the contract for $90,000. You send it out to your end buyer for $100,000, and then you just tell your end buyer, hey, that is the purchase price, and then you just worry about the realtor commission on your wholesale fee. So which mean once you found a buyer that's saying, hey, $100,000 will work, and then you drop the assignment agreement. In the assignment agreement, you would say assigner is responsible for realtor commission. Assigner is responsible for the realtor commission. So on a purchase price of a $90,000, whatever 3% of that is, or 5% or 6%, as long as your wholesale fee can cover for that, then there you go. But normally normally we take all the number in consideration and we just transfer over to our end buyer and make sure that they are aware of it and they know it. And if they don't want to pay it, then like I said, if it works in your wholesale your wholesale fee, then there you go, just make it work. Now, after talking to the seller, if there's no motivation in price at all, then I tell the seller, I'm going to plant the seed. I'm going to say, well, currently at this time, we don't buy anything that's currently listed. So when it becomes expired or unlisted, then give us a call back. You want to plant that seed, okay? And the seller might ask you why. You would say, well, because of all the realtor commission and all the fees and all of that included, we just can't make the number work at this time, right? So call us back when it does become expired or unlisted. And the reason why you want to plant that seed is because they're gonna call you back, and then you're gonna start negotiating. Well, the realtor commissions, the closing costs, and all this yada 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 yada, then you're gonna start knocking them and then have them come down on price, and then obviously negotiates and see how you can make it work for both parties. Okay, but you gotta plant that seed, and also too is I will keep them on a follow-up. Okay, I'll ask the seller, so when it's expired, if they say in a month or 2 months or 3 months, then I'll keep them on a follow-up. But the one thing you don't want to do is go around behind the realtor back. All right, that's just bad business. Okay, if they say they list it, that's the two things that I would do. Okay. So anyways, you guys, I hope that helps. And the real Ron Daniel, I hope that answered your questions. And if you want me to answer your question next, comment below. Also too, for those of you who don't know, I'm running a 2K web class happening on September 28th. It's on a Saturday, so this is going to be a third one. I'm running another one. We already got some people sign up for it already, and you know, some people that missed on the first one, the second one, or didn't have the fun for it, and say, hey Khang, could you please do it again, man? I really feel and I really see the value. So here goes. 2K web class September 28th on a Saturday, exclusively for the first 20 people, only 20 people, all right? And to sign up, it's $2,000 per person or per couple, or maybe you have a business partner, all right? It's $2,000. Shoot an email over to Wholesale to Millions, wholesale2millions@gmail.com. What happened on that day is I'm going to share with you everything that I have gathered and learned for the past 8 years. All the tools, all the systems, all the companies, right? Everything that we currently have and use right now, I'm just going to give it to you so you can just duplicate and copy and build your own system, build your own business, all right? So that way you don't have to go and hunt and search for the tools and search for the information. I'll give it all to you on that day. And I decided, you know, like I said, because I want to see you succeed, and I want to give you everything, holding nothing back. There's no upsell. There's none of that. It's not like you pay like a small amount, then you go to a seminar, then they try to upsell you. None of that. I'm going to give you everything. So the King Kong script is included. All the contract, everything is included in the package. Will be included to you. The Lawn Super Marketing Blueprint is also included. I mean, those two included is already at $2,000. And on that day, we're going to spend the whole entire day together, and I'm going to answer any questions you have. So which means we get to interact back and forth, even though there's 20 people on there. But I'm going to go one at a time. So one person at a time, making sure all your question is answered, okay? Because I want that day to be the day where I can unlock any missing link, any missing puzzle, anything that's holding you back, you know, anything that's holding you back from getting to the next level. And it's only for those of you who are like, Khang, I'm ready to change my life. I'm ready to take my life, my business, bro, to a whole nother level. All right? It's for those of you who's going to commit and who's going to willing to put in the work. Okay? So it's exclusively for the first 20 people. And it's for everyone that are, maybe you're starting out, to everyone that is looking to scale their business, right? Maybe you're starting out, you're lost, you're confused, you're overwhelmed, you're stressing out, like you don't know like you don't even know what to do, like you're just lost, like you're doing a little bit here, a little bit there, but everything is a mess. Like you don't have a clear system in place. I'm going to give you a clear action plan, and together we're going to come up with a marketing plan specifically for you to start generating leads and start closing deals. Listen, when you walk away, you're going to be so clear of exactly what you need to do from A to Z. That is my goal. My goal is to be your GPS on that day. You punch in your current destination and where you want to go. I want to give you the route, how to get there. But it's going to require you work. It's going to require work. It's going to require work. You're going to have to take massive action, and you are going to put in the work. But I promise you that I'm going to make sure that everything that I'm going to share everything with you, so that way you walk away knowing exactly what you need to do from the get-go. We're going to have your system, your CRM, like everything set up properly so you can go and crush it. Because organized is the key. Without a system, you're just going to be everywhere. So we're going to make sure that you start off on the right foot. Now, those of you who have done a couple of deals, maybe you're trying to scale your business. You're trying to put a system, a team in place. Maybe you've done a deal and then you go on and then 2 months you got no deal. It's not basically you're getting deal, but it's unpredictable. It's like it's up and it down, it's up and it down. I'm going to help you put a system in together. I'm going to help you, right, how to put a team together, how to structure your team, so that way you're not consistently, you're not like working in your business, but you work on your business and actually run a business. It's not, you guys, you don't want to create another job. All right, you want to turn this into a business. And one thing I can tell you is you cannot do the same thing and expect a different result. So months after months after months, you cannot do the same thing and expect a different result. And a lot of time you don't know what you don't know. And that's why people go to mastermind, right? People hire a mentor because they want to get the info. They want to buy the info. They want to buy the knowledge, okay? And they don't want to waste any more time trying to figure this out. And that's what I want to do for you on that day. You pay for the info and the knowledge, and I'm going to give it all to you, right? And then you just have to go and put it together. I'll give you all the tools, all the systems, all the strategies, all the company, everything that we're currently using right now, and that is working. I'll share with you all of our marketing, how, like, what's the best marketing right now to hit, how to hit the marketing, how often do you hit the marketing, what postcard do you use to generate the best results, right? I'll share everything with you and break it down so simple that you're going to understand and you're going to walk away and you're going to execute and make it happen, okay? And if that's you I'm talking to, shoot an email over to Wholesale to Millions, wholesale2millions@gmail.com. 20 people only, September 28th. That's on a Saturday. And the event, the web class is going to be for a whole entire day. All right? It's going to be for a whole entire day. So basically my goal is for you to walk away with happy and satisfied, and you got everything that you needed. So the class is not going to end until you're like, Khang, I'm happy, I'm satisfied, man, I got everything I needed. Otherwise, we're going to stay on there, and I'm going to answer anything that's holding you back. Period. Okay? So anyways, I mean, for those of you who say, Khang, like if you don't, like, you be like, hey, Khang, well, it's too expensive, it's too much, and this and that. Well, let me tell you this, man. To get what you want in life, you either pay with time or you pay with money. The choice is really yours. Listen, one tips, one tools, one strategies, just one thing that I'll share with you in the class. I promise you, it's already going to pay off itself. The King Kong script, the Lawn Super Marketing Blueprint, it's already paid for the 2K web class. But anyways, it's not for everybody. Listen, it's not for everybody. This is not for everybody. There's so much free content. So much free content. Listen to me. You can go and spend the time and try to figure it out. But I'm saying this is for those of you who are just sick and tired of wasting your time, of trying to figure this out, and you're like, Khang, I can always make the 2,000 again. I cannot get the time back, and I'm just sick and tired of looking back and seeing 6 months go by, a year go by, and I'm still in the same spot. Or if I'm moving, I'm barely moving the needle, and I'm just tired of that, bro. I'm ready to take my life, my business to the next level, and I want to spend that day with you. Then shoot an email over to wholesale2millions@gmail.com. 2,000 per person or per couple, or maybe you have a partner. All right. So, anyways, you guys, I hope that I hope that this video will find those of you who are seeking for something like this. Until next time, ciao.